So really today's video subject really, this is going to be about how important it is for recovery and nutrition as well. So I'm going to just give you a couple of things that I eat during the week and what I try and avoid during the week, and foods that are not good to have before a race, and what goods are good to have before a race. So I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not an expert, but this is from my own experiences and my own knowledge that I've just built up over the years. So this is the sort of thing I'd have. So tonight I've got some salmon, so I'm just slightly going to brown that off. I need to add a bit of more seasoning to the top of that before I flip it over for a few seconds. So I like to have a nice crispy skin, and then what I normally do is I'll finish it off in the oven. So on the other side here, I've got some chopped cherry tomatoes, some garlic and some ginger. So I'm going to grate that. I'm going to put the tomatoes in a wok and soften them off a little bit, and then eventually when they soften off, I'll have the garlic and the ginger as well, and I shall add some balsamic vinegar, but this one here, because it's a bit more runny than this other one I've got here, which is more of a salad dressing type one. So after that, then I add some spinach to soften off as well, and in the oven I've got some roasted vegetables on the go. I have cheated tonight. I bought some already cut ones from Morrison's, just purely because of time. So I'll show you anyway as I go along. So there you go, I'm just giving the salmon a little bit of seasoning on the top side before browning that. Grating the ginger and tomatoes, and then flipping over the salmon, getting that ready to put on a baking tray, ready to pop in the oven a little bit later. So as I was saying, this is a sort of typical meal I might have on a Monday after me hard running from the weekend. Basically just full of nutrition, plenty of greens, nothing too heavy obviously, because I do have a nice Sunday roast. I always look forward to that after my long run on a Sunday. That might be a roast beef or roast lamb. So I would have had me carbs, me potatoes. As you can see there, I'm adding the ginger and the garlic now, giving that a little stir, soften it up a little bit, get the taste to infuse to the tomatoes. And there goes the balsamic vinegar, which is the watery one, not the salad dressing type. So I shall put in sort of a generous amount of that in there. Add that to the tomatoes, let that sizzle away. Let the tomatoes soften up with the balsamic. And then I'll add the spinach. That's a whole bag. Massive amount of spinach, but it all breaks down once you get it going a little bit. You'll have to give it a little bit of a turnover from the bottom over to the top, and then eventually it sort of becomes a lot easier without losing any bits over the side. You do need to do this in a wok to have the high sides. A little bit of extra seasoning now for taste if required. And there you go, really, that's the spinach practically done and ready to add. So if I was racing on a weekend, I wouldn't have this type of dinner. It would be probably on a Friday night. If I was racing on a Saturday, I'd have a light salad with a jacket potato or something. On a Friday, I might have some pasta with some vegetables, which I would probably soften up in a wok. Some broccoli, peppers, onions and things like that, mixed into some pasta. And there you go, I'm just adding the roasted vegetables there. And then here comes the spinach, which is lovely and soft and lovely and tasty. A very filling meal, but hardly any calories, but full of goodness. It seems to work for me because normally on a Tuesday I'll do my track session and I never have any problems with my energy levels, so it must work. I think the key factor to me is not having any red meat really on a later in the week. If I was racing on a Saturday or Sunday, I definitely wouldn't have any red meat after Wednesday. If I had a really important key race, like a marathon or something like that, I probably wouldn't have any red meat at all for the whole week. Just have purely chicken and fish and salad and vegetables. So that's it, that's the salmon. So there we go, that's the finished product. So we got salmon with roasted vegetables, combination of red onion, courgettes, red peppers, yellow peppers, cherry tomatoes, if I didn't say that, and some spinach with garlic and ginger and balsamic vinegar, all reduced down, softened up. And then just to top it off and get the juice on top, just to top it off a little bit, and that's it.